Perfect background noise.
All right, skiddly-doo, we're starting.
Skiddly-dee.
I'm going to give you a heads up. Here we go.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm here. We're here on our little Guatemala porch. Last day of the retreat. Did it. How you feeling?
Grateful. Wildly grateful for many things. For health.
Yeah.
Coming off of like a 36-hour little sickness.
Yeah.
A little illness, a little purge. But feeling much better. But also grateful just to be here doing what we do. Just like, yeah, real life. It's amazing.
Yeah. We wanted to sit down for a second because there are so many people that we love who have either sat with us on trips or want to come sit with us on trips. And like, we're feeling the juju right now. Okay. And I think I'm really feeling it because this week was my first time, solo in my own energy field in the last 2.5 years. And I just think there's a couple things that I want to speak to, like to you all who are going to be listening to this, because like y'all are up to your own things as well. And I hope that Linda and I could like give a little insight on what a few of the things that have transpired up to this moment. So Linda, take me back to like this time around a year ago, and what was happening in your mind and heart as it pertains to this creation of ours, this retreat creation.
Honestly, I could take it maybe 3 weeks prior to that and be very specific, because I can remember I was staying in a little place in Panajachel, Pasacap, which is like 15-minute boat ride from where we are right now. And I was walking down a dirt road to the gym and voice noting Danielle. Things with the Medicine Connective were tough and crunchy. We had to cancel trips for the first time. We were in a financial deficit for the first time, and it felt like too much to keep going. So I was voice noting Danielle about how I was ready to kind of had a moment of wanting to burn it all down. Like, do we just walk? Like, I had a full-time job at the time. It was just like, yes, this is a passion. This is amazing, but is it worth like losing money? Like, not just money, like a significant amount of money over, and just, it felt like every few weeks there was another hit, another cancellation, another something, and it just felt really crunchy and hard. And Danielle has always been such a beautiful reminder of, kind of sometimes the depths to which we are able to hold the crunchy can dictate the depths to which we are able to hold the beauty and the abundance on the other side. And I think we're constant reminders to each other with this entire creation of the Medicine Connective that we've always vowed to keep the main thing.
Yeah.
Which, fuck the rest of it.
Yeah.
The money, the whatever else comes from it. The magic that happens on these trips is the main thing. The lives that are transformed is the main thing. And I so needed that reminder in that moment, because of course we ended up a couple weeks later hosting a beautiful retreat out here. It was amazing and completely shifted the Medicine Connective as we know it from a business and a growth standpoint, because that really got us into the white label sphere. Yeah.
And hosting experiences for other brands that we believe in, people that we believe in. And it's like such a great teaching for myself, for all of us, that even when it's something created with the purest of intentions, the most experience, and you've studied up and you've done your research and you feel like you're like prepared, things still may get hard and challenging. And maybe that's like, here's what I'm getting right now. It's like, It gets hard before every up level.
Always contraction before expansion, baby.
Contraction before expansion, y'all. And the whole thing is, what do you do during the contraction? How do you be during the contraction? And it's okay to feel the things. Mm-hmm. It's okay to feel the grief and the fear and all of that. And like, it's really there as a teacher. But we both decided, like, and that's the beautiful thing about working in collaboration and partnership, and what I wish for everyone. I've been talking about it with like all of the healers this week, because they can all feel it too. The healers here, like, y'all need to come to Guatemala and sit with these healers, because they're so talented. And they also know, just like we all know, we are not supposed to be doing this alone. Mm-mm. We're not supposed to be lone wolfing it, you know, blazing a torch by ourselves. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to be doing it together. Mm-hmm. And that's where that is like vital, because it can help, that piece intact in your life can help you see maybe something you're not currently able to see, because you are in the fear or in the sadness or in the whatever.
Totally.
So we kept going, obviously. And I think, you know, we really operate, and I haven't put it on the podcast yet, but it's like we operate in these like foundational statements, keeping the main thing the main thing. Another one that you've been saying a lot this week, especially after the workshop. We just did a cool manifestation workshop. What did you say? Was one of our other anchor statements, you remember?
Oh, just everybody operating in their lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, when everybody gets to show up doing what they love and what they're good at, and you let everyone do their thing and you're working together doing it, what comes out of that is amazing and seamless and beautiful. Yeah, because I couldn't imagine doing what you do. Mm-hmm. Can I teach? Sure. Mm-hmm. Am I as gifted as you are? I'm gonna say no. Like, mm-hmm. You are such an incredible teacher. You are in your lane when you're doing it. It's amazing. I'm gonna cry.
I like it.
Maybe because we're both a little pregnant, but I cry at everything. But it's a beautiful thing to be a part of and continue to get to witness. I mean, year after year after year after year, I've sat with you in so many teachings, and every single time for it to feel brand new and deep is such a gift. And then Julie, our other partner that we're working with here, doing the workouts and like bringing her community and her people, like that is her lane.
She's so steady.
She's
so steady. She's just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm fucking here, man.
Yeah.
Being rad, being my little, she described herself in a way today, and I just loved it, because she's like, yeah, I'm this, like, she didn't say teeny bopper. It was something like this little bebop,
just like a little girly.
Yeah, a little girly girl, like just working out and wearing her neon clothes and looking like a total snicky snack, just a little hot tamale. Oh my God. And she super loves the deep work also.
Yeah, she's a total bridge.
Yeah.
Which is so necessary.
And that's her lane. So for, you know, all the fam who's going to be listening to this, maybe, you know, there's usually like 7 of y'all. Love ya. You, like, we gotta know that there is this way we can navigate and show up in our experience and really do what we love, because I love teaching, and it doesn't drain me anymore. I've really had to learn how to not have it drain me, and like hold everybody's everything and like give them that sovereignty. And I think this group, gosh, this week, let's talk about this group. What did you think about this group of women?
Dude, there's just something to be said when people show up open and like many people very unexperienced in the realm of kind of what we do, and even baseline of like some spiritual concepts and practices, and to be able to watch them over the course of 7-8 days, and by the end of it see how much they've shifted and opened and grown. It's incredible. And there was just like this entire group, there wasn't like one energy suck. Mm-hmm. Everybody was just beautiful.
Yeah. Ugh. And that comes with like, we set those agreements at the beginning. Like, number 1, honor yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And let's take a minute to talk about how dynamic that actually is, because I don't know that in our regular life it's like, yeah, honor myself, like, cool, but what does that mean when we're like in a group environment, when we're in a foreign country, when we're doing all this deep work? And these women really nailed it, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's amazing.
Yeah, I think sometimes it takes some coaxing in experiences like this when we're like, no, really? Like, you don't have to show up for
Mm-hmm.
something if you don't want to, and you also don't have to apologize for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to go to bed, sis, please go take a nap.
Yeah.
Please go do that. Yeah.
So onwards we go, y'all. And yeah, I mean, you tell us, what do you want to hear? What do you want to know that we can speak to that would be helpful when it comes to the work that we're doing? Because it feels like some of the feedback I've gotten is, some people are watching and they're like, wow, it's so impressive, it's so this, it's so that. And it's like, yeah, but, and, how does everybody plug in? How does everybody create their win in their life? Like, that's what is creating new timelines for all. So we want to see everybody we travel with, work with, sit with, win.
Everybody wins, baby.
Yeah, it just...
rising tides lift all ships.
Yeah. So, more to come. So much to integrate and chew on.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Okay, what's up next for TMC? Where are we going next in the world?
This is April, so we've got just TMC or some of our white labels?
All of it, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a couple white label experiences going down. We've got Bali in July with Black Swan.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Italy with the Medicine Connective, also in July. August, I think, is a break month.
Mm-hmm.
September, we've got Camp Connected.
Yeah, domestic retreat.
Yes,
yeah.
Baby, our domestic all-women's retreat. I'm mixing years. What else do we have this year?
I'm going to have a 6-week-old at Camp Connected, y'all. So come see my cute baby.
I'm going to be giving birth.
Yeah. Linda's going to be birthing.
You guys are there. Oh my God, what else do we have this year? That's September.
October, we're sending another white label Beach Town Yoga to Bali.
Oh, yeah, November. And then, Costa Rica, December with Julie and OMG again. Mm-hmm. That rounds us out this year as we gear up for a wild year next year. So it's insane. You were asking about a year ago from now. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about burning things down after we had to cancel trips and we were only running 3 for the year. Mm-hmm. To now, where we ended up running 8 this year, and to next year where we're gearing up to run 18 plus. That's insane.
Yo.
So the message there is when you are in the crunchy shit, hang on, baby.
Yeah, just hang on.
Hang on and try to be as neutral as you can.
And find a friend.
Find a friend.
Yeah, that you can talk to.
That's the most important part. Find a friend. It'll hold your hand and be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Keep going. Well, we love y'all. We're going to go do something. I don't even know. It's the last night. Closing circle. Pack. I'm already packed.
Pack my stuff. Pay my tab.
Yeah.
Man. Desk.
We love y'all.
Yep.
See you later.